Hey everybody, welcome back to the flight deck. We're coming up for our top of descent. It's been a quiet flight over the Atlantic, some clouds and everything, but as we come over Europe here, we can see it's pretty clear. Vienna is currently reporting clear skies, winds out of the northwest at about 11 knots, so we'll be sticking with the runway we've got planned in, runway 29er. There we can see some other aircraft around us out here, and I've seen Dark and Nick. Their tags off in the distance. Kevin's a little bit further behind, and Lemon Wolf has taken off, and he's heading to Vienna as well. So we are doing pretty good here. Just going to start getting our information up for our arrival, and we can get it all plugged in. So let me grab the weather. Current weather down in Vienna. Nice short METAR, which means the weather is nice and no major concerns. As you can see, winds are 280 at 11. Ceiling visibility are okay. 21 degrees. QNH is currently 1012, so pretty close to standard. Not doing too bad. We're about 60 miles from the top of descent at this current point in time. So we're going to come down here. We'll get ourselves set for our approach. We're going to be doing a flaps 30 landing, and that will give us a rough speed of 156. And we come over to the progress page. We're looking at landing in about 30 minutes or so, and we should have a fuel load of just under 30 tons on board. When we get there, we're almost 33 tons at the moment. Alright, so we're making our last turn before we do our run to our top of descent point. We're just going to get the rest of our information here. Minimums on the ILS, we're going to be coming on a Cat 1. There's no weather issues today. It is 800 feet, which was 200 feet above the ground, so we'll switch over to barrel. And we'll crank to 800. Again, you can see the aircraft rocking there. A little bit annoying. I'm going to do a few tests after this with the salty one, just see what it does. So there's barrel set at 800. We're now going to come back down to our panel here. We'll go into the RadNav page. So 10955. 10955 is correct. It is the Oscar Echo X-ray identifier. A couple VORs we can tune in. We can tune in the Fisherman, which is 110.4. That's just as a reference VOR, and we'll throw that one in there. And we'll turn, make sure that is on. It is. It's recording in there, and we are good. So, looking at our arrival, we're coming in at Budex, so we're coming in on the Budex 2 Whiskey. We're looking at some initial restrictions. At Nerdu, we have to be at 6,000, so I think we're going to set that as our initial descent. 6,000. Nerdu is right there, so that will work out well. So we'll dial this down to 6,000 feet. All right. Oh, it's good to hear, Lemon Wolf. Don't forget to come over to the voice channel on the Discord if you want to participate with that. It's up to you. You should have access. I added you in. Oh, yeah, you're in there. You are muted, though, at the moment. We'll just do our regular radio calls just so that we don't know where everyone is, and we can work out spacing and stuff. So we're currently over southern Germany, probably into the state of Bavaria at this point. And we're going to hold 280 knots on the descent. So So let's see if we can see. Well, I don't know if we'll see anybody. Yeah, looks like everyone's name tags has disappeared again. So we're not going to worry too much about that at the moment. Oh, there's Dark Fury. He's ahead of us now. So keep an eye on them. There's Nick over behind us. And somewhere off in the glow of sunset is Kevin. Alright. So we know Dark's going in second. It looks like Lemon Wolf may be going in first, although I don't see his name tag. So we'll make our first radio call over buttocks. That is the entry point into the star. Again, 280 knots, and we'll set ourselves up to be at 6,000 feet at Nerdu. And the way I do that in this is I do vertical speed, and I just keep adjusting to keep my indicator of you know, when we're going to reach that altitude at or just slightly before. EDDL, that's Dusseldorf. I believe that would put you to my north. Coming down from over there. I'm just going to make sure we start down in our descent at the right moment. Be nice if this had terrain radar. I don't think it does. Top of descent coming up. Now, for those who don't know, Mach number will increase as you descend as the air gets thicker. So your speed will actually, your Mach number will stay the same, but your relative airspeed will start to go up, and you could end up overspeeding. Which in these things, since they're not exactly modeled properly, especially when it's not as accurate as this one, I like to do it just to hold speed so we don't get away from us. There we go, vertical path is coming in. We are heading downwards. So we're going to come over here, we're going to select our speed, and we're going to turn over and plug it at 280. We're also going to go vertical speed mode. We're not going to be descending that fast, but we are going to push out. We want 6,000 at Nibu. So we'll play around with that until we get it to where we want it. So the area we're going to be in, we have a MSA of 3,600 feet, so that's fine. Should work out well for that. I'm going to bring the range into 80 miles as well, just to get a more accurate look at where our indicator is and how much we can shallow our descent. That'll help with speed control. It will also make sure we're not too much all over the place as we come down. So dark is still descending. And he just disappeared. bring that to 1900. Vienna area traffic, Skyways 5556 over Budex, descending through flight level 321, inbound on the Budex, 2 Whiskey arrival for the ILS Zulu, runway 29, Vienna.
Traffic on
Go on, Lemon.
Okay, in traffic on to 3 Juliet, descending to 6,000 feet on the Budex to Whiskey arrival, now due 5 November transition, expecting ILS 34.
Vienna traffic, Medic 777, we're on the Budex 2 Whiskey descent through flight level 170, we're inbound Tempta for the...
It sounds like that was Lemon Wolf going for 3-4. I think Dark is going for 2-9er as well. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're doing good. We seem to be following on. We're going to make this turn shortly and head up in that direction. There's Nick behind us. Looks like we're over the Czech Republic at the moment. Just, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of that place. Czech name with a lot of accents that I'll just butcher, so we'll leave it alone. Alright, speed's holding, 283, not bad. So we're going to be right about 6,000 feet as we come down. We got to hold that 6,000 feet for a bit and slowly work our way down. Heading to the, oh, there's Lemon Wolf there. He's flying an A320. Very nice. Oh, he's already down to 5,000 feet. I guess he'll be waiting for us. So we're going to be, we can extend out a little bit further here, as we have a little bit of leeway with where we've got to be in our altitude. That'll help us keep that speed down as well. And we have the intercept altitude of 3,000 feet that we'll work towards. So LOWW is coming up.
Speedbird 464 Heavy is on the Budex 2 Whiskey arrival with the Nerdu 1 uniform transition for ILS runway 34.
Couldn't find those transitional charts. Let me open my charts again. There's nothing in the approach charts. Go to the star. Ah. No, that's the star. Nerd 5 mic. There we go. I was looking in the wrong place before. So we got to hold 6,000 feet all the way to 905 Whiskey. And then descend down the last 3,000. Nine or 5 Whiskey is the end around there. 60 miles away from the airport. We are going to the kind of the cargo area. It's listed on the charts as the maintenance area. It's up at the end of runway 29er in the northwest end of the airport, past the terminal, and pretty much the big open apron beside Alpha 10. Be parking up in that area there, because there doesn't seem to be a dedicated cargo area at the airport. Alright, let's pull that out a little bit more. I don't see a freight building on my chart. I got the general aviation, then the maintenance area, then the terminals. Unless it's beside the terminals. Let me take another look. Yeah. Not sure. That's where I'm heading, up that way. There's 953. So we're not doing too bad.
In traffic corridor 23 Juliet, fully established runway 34.
All right, so we are looking good. There's Lemon Wolf established. Dark's heading in. David, don't understand what you're saying there. B71 to 96 is the... is that the other side? Oh. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's a lot of big parking there.
Vienna area traffic. FedEx 777 is now.
We'll give it a shot.
Like 27 to the localizer for ILS Zulu 29.
Okay. So Dark's heading in on 29. Lemon Wolf is almost down, so we'll go up and take a look at that parking area. Fortunately, that building wasn't labeled as a freight building on my chart, but we'll give it a look-see. We're probably a little bit high, so let's get her down about 10,000 or 1,000 feet per minute. Swing over to 40 inches there. As we are going to descend straight down, we will grab the current weather. Yeah, 270 at 6 knots, 20 degrees, QNH 1012. So we will punch that in. Like I said, we're going right through transition anyway, so that is good. There's Nick descending behind us. Oh, I'm sure all the tags are not showing up. There's the Vienna area coming into view. Airport looks to be over here. We are continuing our descent downwards through 18,000 feet. Oscar Echo X-ray is coming up, so we're picking up the localizer from the other side. We'll take that right to 1,000. Should be good. Yeah, that looks good. Vienna area traffic skyways 5556 on the Nerdu 5 mic transition, descending through flight level 168. We're 20 miles northwest of the field, inbound ILS Zulu runway 29er, Vienna. There's the airport. Descending nicely, 16,000 feet. Pull our speed back to 270. Should be able to do it with just engine rollback.
23 Juliet, runway 34 vacated at Bravo 3, taxiing via Delta Whiskey, blue line to gate Foxtrot 22.
All right. Everything is looking good. We're tracking on our profile, coming down to 15,000. Dark's down. Lemon Wolf is down.
Vienna traffic, FedEx 777 vacated 29. We're taxiing on Mike and then we're Lima and then to stand 83.
Yeah, unfortunately, David, we can't tell with the text whether people who were joking or not, and that was one of the moderators saw it and got rid of it. Not on Tower. We're on a private Discord voice channel just so we can communicate and cover off position reports and everything. This is a multiplayer, so there's no ATC online. I'm gonna go to 1200 just to get us down. Bring the speed down as well. Let's get her down to 250. We got a 230 restriction coming up as well. So we'll get that speed rolling back. 285 we're below, we can go flaps 1. Flaps 1 set. And Definitely gonna get that nose pushed down a little bit further. Below 265, we can go flaps 5. Switch over to 20 miles. You want A96? Yeah, I think we're going to be up in the B side if we can fit in there. But I'll remember to try to keep A96 free since you're flying the big boy and need the room. Alright, so we got a 230 knot speed limit coming up, so we're going to go to 230. David, you don't apply for moderator. Moderators are chosen by the channel owner, and it's usually somebody they know and have dealt with a lot and have spoken to. At the moment on my channel, I've got enough moderators for what I do, so thanks for the interest, but we're not bringing anyone else on board at the moment. Alright, so we're 240. We can go to flaps 10. Speed coming down, 230 knots. That's through 11,000 feet. Oh, so you're just further along. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. If I don't fit in the bees. We'll see how big they are. It didn't look that big, but it may just be scale perspective of the airport.
In traffic at CYUL 321 Foxtrot Super is currently 55.6 miles from Anita. We're going to be leaving flight level 330 for 17,000. Correction, flight level 170. And the Budex 32 Whiskey arrival via the narrow. Correction, the narrow 1 uniform arrival transition for the ILS Zulu, runway 29er. In traffic.
Do I have any tips on reading complex taxi routes? Yes, write them down. I always write them down, and I don't write them along one line. I write them vertically, so I know each letter, because some of the taxi things can have multiple letters. I do it that way so that I have them broken up. Just remember that any runway crossing is also a hold short, and have charts so that you can follow along, as they call it. You should have a rough idea of where you're going, although they may steer you around things like closures and stuff. Alright, we're going to come right back to 200 knots now. .200 knots coming down through 8,000 feet. Speed coming back. We are below 235 and go flaps 20. And we're going to descend all the way down to 3,000 feet now. Flaps 20 coming up. Come through the turn. And descending down. 7,000 feet, 4,000 to go. Carry on brief leveling, and then we're going to make our turn again. There's the airport off to our right, There's our turn. Should be rolling in now. I'm not going approach mode until we are on that line in nav and the glide slope is indicating. And we are 25 miles out. We're not using localizer mode on this airplane. Doesn't quite work very well. And the secret I have found is to get yourself lined up in LNAV. And then use the localizer. $1,000 to go. There's the glide slope. Starting to level off here. Looking good as we come in. $20 miles. Approach mode. It should drag us over to the right to line us up. Localizer capture. Localizer slowly starting to drift inwards. That is good. So, ATIS, we've got arrival procedures are set. Briefing is done. Recall is clear. Altimeters are set through transition level. VREF is set 156. We're going to be landing at 161. The minima are set 800 feet. Passenger signs are on. Auto brakes, we're going to set auto brakes 2. Speed brakes are armed. Landing lights are on. All lights are on. All right. And there's 16 miles. Vienna traffic, Skyways 5556 heavy, established on the localizer, runway 29er, 15.5 miles out. And then we're going to hold here, we're not going to slow down. Oh, a lot of wind turbines down here. Slight wind coming out of our right, kind of like a quartering crosswind, but it shouldn't be too strong. It was only saying it was going to be 4 or 5 knots down on the ground level. Well, there's Nick coming in, 6 knots. I don't give up my real name, David. It's not relevant to the channel, so I'll keep that private. It's 12 miles. And we have movement on the local or glide slope. Also getting our radar altimeter coming in at 2,500 feet. And at 1 dot above, we will drop the gear. There we go. Gear down. Bring the speed down to 180. Flaps 25. Glide slope capture, down we go. Speed coming down to 161. And flaps full. So lights are on, cabin is notified, recall checked, speed brakes armed, auto brakes set, gear down 3 green, flaps full. No warnings. Vienna air traffic skyways 5556 heavy, established ILS runway 29er 6 miles, Vienna. $1,000 to go. And David, just so you know, this is my channel, my chat. There are rules, and you crossed them and the mods caught you, so no complaining. Just learn from it. So we've got a little bit of hillage here that we're coming over as the radar altimeter is kind of all over the place a little bit. There we go. 600 feet. Okay, good. See, I look forward to the pictures in the Discord. See how well you can chase us down here. $500 feet. I have control.
400. 300.
Good.
200.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Don't. Why are you floating so much lately? With the speed brakes. Reverser's up. 120. Reverser's off. Manual braking. And we're going to be off at Alpha 7. Very nice.
Vienna air traffic speedbird 464 heavy is turning finals for runway 34.
Oh, that was loud. Vienna traffic skyways 5556 heavy, clear 29er at Alpha 7, taxiing to the cargo ramp, Vienna. Let's see what's in here. Somebody's running custom scenery, not me. Let's get the APU up and going. All right, Let's see where we're gonna park. Flaps up, speed brakes down. It's showing me in an A320? Really? Not even a 7.4? Aww, that's horrible. Not that you have my livery anyway, but would have been nice. Let's see what we got here. I'll stagger on the other side. Yeah, I'm running default scenery here, so major differences. There doesn't seem to be parking on the other side. Let's check my positions here. There should be. Alright, let's just spin her around. We'll go park beside Dark. Oh, looks like we got a 737-800 coming in. Thanks, Lemon Wolf. Hope you can join us on a VATSIM flight. That would be pretty cool. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for loading in and flying with us at the end there. You can hear the reversers going over there. We'll go up to this next one here. Parking spot 748 seems appropriate. Alright, I can hear the APU is up and going. We'll bring the nose right up and over the road here. There we go. Oh, welcome to Vienna. Let's get up overhead. We're going to turn on the generators and the APU bleeds. We can shut off the hydraulic assist pumps. Parking brakes, we can confirm our set. Fuel control switches on the engines can now come off.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Yada, yada, yeah, I know. We'll shut off all fuel pumps. Oh, we have external power available, so let's get that on as well. We'll keep the other one going for the airflow. And window heat can come off. Engine bleeds off. And make sure the lights are off. And the beacon is off. We'll leave the logo light on. And here we are.
In traffic on Bureau 321 Foxwood Super is currently overhead Budex. We're at flight level 185.
There's the 37 there coming in. And there's Nick coming in there.
Traffic.
And there's Kevin.
Glad you finally made it.
I know, am I not slow?
There you are. You can see you coming in. Anyway, that's going to do it for the stream. Thanks for coming along. I know these broken streams are a bit of a pain, but best way to do these longer flights. We'll see you on the next one. We're back tomorrow, continuing our world tour. Then we're going to be taking a break, and then the next stream after Monday will be on Saturday, where we're back flying around the Atlantic. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. See you all on the next one. Bye for now.